Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. We are here downtown Elk Grove Village. It's a beautiful day. It is Wednesday, April 17th, and well, it started out beautiful. It's going to look like it's going to rain again today. Again, some rain yesterday as well. But we have a great show lined up for you, folks. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show, whether you're watching it on all the different social media outlets, but whether you're watching it while you're enjoying your lunch, hopefully, or maybe you watch it later on in the day, or you watch it tomorrow, whenever you watch it, that's all that matters. You're with us here today, folks. So it's a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm glad you're joining us. Guys, it's showtime. Thank you, Dino Manzella from Seventh Heaven, for that incredible intro. Guys, it's Ocean's Pit. Hope you guys are having a great day today. A lot of good stuff to talk about, folks. Now, we were supposed to have my good friend Diana Peterson, a former Playboy bunny, but we're going to have her on Friday instead of today, along with my good friend Lauren Herbert, talking about bullying. So we have a 2 for 2 on Friday. So today it's just us, folks. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get right to Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Norridge, Plains, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and now in Mesa, Arizona. Spring is in the air. Spring is here. Outdoor furniture, unique lawn and garden decor, as well as flowers, vegetables, plants, all your favorite stuff out there for your outdoor needs. Tune up that lawnmower, $105 plus parts. That's it, man. You got to beat it. Neighborhood powerhouse. And U-Haul rentals at all of the Ace Hardware locations. Go to uhaul.com or choose one of your Ace stores, and they are your moving needs, personal, business, small loads. They have you covered. Take advantage of the auto key program at all their stores. They program car cut keys up to 50% less than the dealership. Visit the helpful hub to speak to a certified team member. That's Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Hey, Ace has been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. So let's say hello, guys. If you're watching the show today, crisp, clear, high definition, we have a brand new laptop. That's right. We finally got one. Woo! 4 years later, but here it is. Richard's in the house. Jill, Indiana. Kathy, Eppolito, Santa Barbara. Patrice, Double T. Ronnie B. Karen, what's up? My dear friend Albert, Nina. Hey, guys. Welcome to Ocean's Pit. I just want to say, Jerry Jams, what's up, my brother? We got a busy week coming up tonight. We'll be at Cucina Rustica in Cary, Illinois. That's going to be a 6 o'clock start, 6 to 9, early for us. It's a beautiful place, Cary. Tomorrow we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and the incomparable Lisa P. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with the Professor Daryl Armenstadt. Saturday, we'll be at Aquavina in Maple Park. That's a private event with Ocean's Rat Pack. And then Sunday, we'll be at the 50th annual Playboy Bunny reunion, woo, 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 at the Grand Geneva Hotel, formerly the old Playboy Bunny place. So it's going to be good. We have a busy week. Yesterday, of course, Tristan Tuesday with the great Carol Brandolino was our host every Tuesday. So thank you, Carol, for that. And Nick Sahajas stopped by to interrupt the show, actually. Came by. But he was actually, we knew Michael Sansone, Arizona's in the house. How you doing, buddy? He stopped by because we did a promo yesterday. I want to thank my good buddy, Mr. Ron Onesti. We did a big promo at the Arcada Theater for our upcoming show, May 2nd, with Mojo's Jukebox, which is my other rock band, and then Nick Sahajas' new band called Chicago Hitmen. It's going to be at the Des Plaines Theater, folks, Thursday, May 2nd. It's going to be a great show. Two bands, two for 2 for Thursday, oshos.com. Come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get to another sponsor, Danny Mazzi and Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local. 925 Liberty Street, Elgin, Illinois, and Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday, the Playboy Bunny 50th Playboy Bunny reunion at the beautiful Grand Geneva Hotel, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It's going to be me, Double T, Tony Toto, and Jerry Jams. That's going to be a lot of fun on Sunday. So it's good. I hope you guys are good. Public relations. Who doesn't need one? Every company needs one. That's right. They all need one. Get your name in the papers. Get your name on TV, radio, magazines. That's Bernie DeMayo. Partners, experience, creative, smart. That's right. Check him out. He's the best. Bernie DeMayo, 312-217-5658. Tell him Tony O sent you. And we're going to go to real estate. So if you're going to go to real estate, one-stop shop for my good friend Mary Grievous. That's right, in Chicagoland area. Mary Grievous, a perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your new dream home. Give her a call today. Available to assist buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings. Mary Grievous, Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Go to mgrievousstarkre.com or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. That's Mary Grievous for all your real estate needs. Also, Mary Grievous, folks, ladies and gentlemen, and also doing the NTD Vacations, which means that is our Chicago Music Cruise 2025. Now, you know, if you didn't join us, folks, the one in January, you missed out. You missed out. This is a chance for you guys to join us. Hello, Mary Bosco Canella. How are you doing? Dennis is in the house. Lake Geneva, what's up? Daryl Armenstad, the professor. See you Friday. Here's the thing about the Chicago Music Cruise. We did it in January. It was fantastic, and we had a lot of fun. But let's do it better. And how we do it better? Not even do it better. Just add something more to the plate, baby. That's what it's about. Adding more to the plate. That's what it's about. Now, put it on your calendar. Jump on the cruise and join. Who wouldn't want to go on a beautiful spring break, 8-day cruise on the water? Ocean with the ocean. Ocean on the ocean. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the Chicago Music Cruise 2025. It's going to be fantastic, folks. We're going to start off in Fort Lauderdale. That's where we're going to start off. Then we're going to go to Carousel. Then we're going to go to Aruba, baby, Aruba. And then we're going to go to Coco Key, Bahamas. It's going to be great. And while you're on that lovely cruise for those 8 days, March 22nd to March 30th, 2025, while you're on that cruise and enjoying a lot of fun with bars and food and shows and all that stuff, how about Hillbilly Rock Stars will be joining us? My rock band Mojo's Jukebox will be joining us. Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band, Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, and the ringleaders themselves, the Great Seventh Heaven. Come on. Where do you find that much fun on the ocean 2025? All you need is $250 per person. That's $500 for a couple to lock down that room. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com right there. It's going to be the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas. It's going to be fantastic. Tell them Tony O sent you, and you get a special price. Hopefully, Christine, you can join us on that cruise. Bring Luann with you. 2025, Tony Ocean, Seventh Heaven, Hillbilly Rock Stars, Mojo's Jukebox on the Caribbean, baby. Woo! As the nature boy, Ric Flair would say. I hope you guys are having a great emo from Florida. We have a lot of people watching from out of state today. And anyway, thank you, Ron Onesti, for the promo yesterday we did. It was a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to that show. And a lot of good things to talk about, too. My guest today was supposed to be Diane Peterson, former Playboy Bunny, but we're going to have her on Friday, along with Laura and Herbert, talking about bullying. So 2 for 2. It's a different show. Tomorrow, of course, we'll have the lovely Laura Ocean as my co-host. And it's good. Now, Kathy Ippolito already got hers, so she's ready. Why don't we get Ronnie B and Deborah on that cruise? It's going to be a lot of fun. Buddy, happy birthday. Buddy, how you doing, buddy? And congratulations to your son. And the police, he's a police officer. So congratulations, the award that he just got. Yesterday, folks, we got together with some friends. Tony Toto and his lovely wife Julie and their daughter Dominica and her husband lost their twins. So we went to the ceremony yesterday. Corpus Christi Church in Carroll Stream, and they did a mass. And I can't just imagine what the family was going through. And and then when you walked up to, they had the pictures of the baby feet, and it was a beautiful mass, and it was great. Thank you for everybody that came out. And again, my love to Tony Toto, and Julie, and their kids. It was just sad, it really is. But they're young, and they're going to do it again, and I'm sure they're going to have an incredible life and some more babies. So that's good. There's Jackie from Ace Hardware. Hey, Jackie, I hope you and Ralphie are going to join us again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Absolutely. Halfway packed already, Kathy. Look at that. It's a year away. Never. That's it. You got to love it. It's going to be fun. All right. So let's talk. We got some stuff to talk about, don't we? Always have stuff to talk about. Tonight, Cucina Rustica, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Postatanos in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. A lot of fun. Someone said meat. How many words can you make up with meat? The word meat in it. So you don't find, I want to tell you something. No, my pleasure, Tony. Me and Laura we definitely wanted to be there, and I'm glad we did. And it was great seeing Jerry Jams, cousin Tommy, Nina, and everybody there. Thank you. It was a beautiful send-off, as much as you can say. But I noticed before we start this thing, I noticed there's not too much on local level like we are, and local level that we are, that highlight entertainment shows like this. We have all sorts of entertainment on. I like bringing guests on. I like for you people to, if you might have heard of the guest or the entertainer, or maybe you haven't heard of the entertainer, tell them what they're about. Tell them about their background so you guys can know about it. I'm probably the only show in the area that I know of that promotes other local talent, which is very important. That's what makes the Chicago scene. And there's a ton more people that I want to get on. So I'm going to be reaching out to more and more, but it's important to support local talent and local entertainment. Everybody's got their own little niche out there. Everybody's playing their clubs and doing what they're doing. And it's important to promote it. It really is. And I think we're the only show that does it, because GN brings up they bring out WGN and these other stations, they bring them on for just a couple of seconds here and there, boom, boom, boom. But there's there's nobody that does an actual half hour on the artist, and maybe even longer if the interview's doing good. It doesn't happen, and I don't know why it doesn't happen. But hey, I'm going to keep doing it because I know you people like it. You people enjoy it. It highlights the other entertainers. And why not let everybody know about some great other entertainers that are in the Chicagoland area, which is important, Ocean's Pit. So I'm asking you guys who are watching right now, or if you're watching, please push the button and share it. Share the page and tell everybody about Ocean's Pit. I really would appreciate that. How many words can you use with the word? How many words can you use with meat? Meat. M-E-A-T, meat. Baker's meat, crab meat, forced meat, meatballs, meathead, meat hooks, meatness, mince meat. I think I've got them all. Can't come up with any other ones, unless you guys can. Who knows? A lot of useless information. Kathy, how you doing? Meatloaf. Thank you. Thank you, Albert. Albert comes through there. Today is also National Cinnamon Croissant Day. I don't like cinnamon. I don't like croissants. So there you go. Ken Radar, what's up, my brother? Maybe we get Ken Radar on the show. Radar, why don't you come on the show? All beef meat. There you go. That's good. So, yeah, good stuff. Let's get right to headlines. I'm having a good time. I hope you. Before that, let's get one more sponsor out of the way. Deutz Power Center, our good friends Deutz. They've been our sponsor from the very beginning, my good friend Sal. from Deutsche Power System, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsche Power Center. Why don't you please call my buddy Sal at 224-276-6550. And if you're looking for a lawyer, folks, and who isn't these days, my good buddy Roy McCampbell, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. Call Roy McCampbell at 708-275-4264. My wife, if you're dealing with credit cards, then you want to go to Laura Ocean Solutions. Increasing profits or reducing credit card fees. If you shop with Laura Ocean Solutions, you'll never have to shop again. And that's Laura Ocean Solutions. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I'm having a good day today. I hope you guys are too. It's just, I'm good. I'm a little tired. I took Benadryl I took NyQuil last night. Sometimes if you feel like you're going on, you just take one of those and it makes you sleep nice, you know. Karen, thank you, Meatloaf. Ken, there she is. Kim Peterson LeFew. What's up, buddy? Yes, Ken, let's get a hold of it. Let's do it. When are the Turtle guys coming on? It's not the Turtle guy. It was one guy who played with the Turtles, and we're trying to get him on. But because he's in California, we're trying to set the right time. And Albert, I'll send you his information. He's got a brand new book out. So I'm going to send you that information. Spicy meatball. Lunch meat. Oh, there we go. I didn't forget. Okay, good. Lunch meat. I forgot about that one. That's a good one, too. Very, very good. God, look at this. I think Emo sent me. Peter Prado sent me this. 81-year-old veteran pizza delivery man. An 81-year-old pizza delivery man carjacked in Jefferson Park. And they quoted him. They're so sad. Higgins Joe's Pizza on Higgins. The driver's name was Ernie, 81 years old, carjacked. And his quote was, "They sucker punched me for the car and the pizzas." Crazy world that we're coming to, man. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe anymore. Thank you, hon. Nobody's safe anymore. Roseanne Barr. Remember, I used to love Roseanne. She was good. And I also liked the woman who spoke her mind. And you know what? Good for her. And Michael Richards, you remember him from Seinfeld. They're developing a new non-woke sitcom. When I see the word non-woke, I get excited. Because you know how much I hate this woke shit. Anyway, Roseanne Barr and Michael Richards developing a new non-woke sitcom focusing on traditional values. So I like them. I think it's going to be interesting having them together. I mean, they're pretty strong actors on their own. So combining the forces together, I think it would be kind of cool. The guys and I stopped to say hello. Angelo, Steubenville, Ohio's in the house. Florida, Michigan, Lake Geneva, California, Arizona, Indiana. Everybody, how you do? How you guys doing? Arizona Coyotes, for all you hockey players out there. If you people, woke is a joke. I like that, Larry. We should put Pat in that and make those T-shirts. Woke is a joke. If you love the NHL and hockey, the Arizona Coyotes players are reporting for them today that their team plans to relocate to Utah. So now the Arizona Coyotes will now be called the Utah Coyotes. So there you go. More hockey news. How about this, folks? Someone actually told me that electric is the future and will be replacing gas and diesel vehicles, completely ignoring the fact that it takes fossil fuels to generate electric. I still don't understand it, but case in point, there's a picture here of an electric car charging station that are popping up everywhere. You see them everywhere, right? Okay. Here's an interesting fact that 350K or kW generator uses 12 gallons of diesel fuel per hour. And it takes 3 hours to fully charge a car to get to 200 miles. That's 36 gallons for 200 miles, 5.6 miles an hour. Proof that this can't be fixed. You can't fix stupid. Is it going to help the environment? I'm sure it is to a point. But those batteries, what do you do with the batteries when they're done? Those batteries to charge, I don't know. I ain't getting one. Here's what I said. When I see military stuff all electric and when I see school buses electric, then maybe I'll start thinking about it. But until then, I ain't going electric because you know what? They just want to take complete power of that So they can, they just want to push the button and say, Emo from Florida says, if my son graduated from high school, I would go to jail to go there. Worse than disgusting that Trump can't see his son and the judge sleep at night. No soul. My brother, Emo, we're going to get to that. It's horrible what they're doing to President Trump, the former President Trump in general. And now that's coming up to about that they won't let him go to his son's graduation. And that's just because they just don't like this man. And there's a lot of people that don't like this man, as we know. Just crazy as it is. But we're going to talk about that before the end of the hour. But thank you, Emo. Yeah, you can keep the electric cars. I don't know anybody. I know one person that has an electric car. My buddy Greg up in Florida, Greg Reedy, entertainer in Florida. And he seems to love it. But I don't know anybody else of my friends who have it. Or if they have it, they never told me they have it. So I couldn't tell you. All right, what's this? I love getting these facts and stuff. Wow, look at this. Elevators. I know a lot of people that won't get into an elevator because they're afraid. Sometimes you go to these old buildings and it takes forever for the elevator to go up. Crazy. Batteries are like $10,000 to $18,000. Thank you, Double T. Buy a new car. I agree with you. Elevators. Now, I'm going to butcher this. I'm going to thank Richard Hamlin for sending me some of this stuff too as well. I'm going to butcher some of this stuff. So just bear with me here. I'm going to just spell it for you. Okay, guys? BURJKHALA. Excuse me. One more time. BURJ, first word. Second word, KHALIFA. Has world fastest elevator. Now, I don't even know where that is, but it's the world fastest elevator. It goes up to the 124th floor in 1 minute. And, you get on some of these elevators and it takes you forever to get up to the 5th floor. You know what I mean? This goes up to 124th floor in 1 minute. Wow. It's got to feel kind of weird doing that, right? I don't know. So I love these facts. People treat you exactly how you feel. People treat you exactly how they feel about you. Don't choose to be blind to it. I like that. My friend works in the elevator union. I asked him how he likes this job. He said, it has its ups and downs. Boom, boom. I like that. I think that is in China. It could be in China, Kathy. I don't know where that's at. I couldn't even pronounce it. Oh, there you go. See, now, there you go, Jerry. If they would have called it the Shanghai Tower, I would have been able to pronounce it. The Shanghai Tower in China is the world's fastest elevator, which takes passengers up to the top of 90-story level. This one's in the Guinness Book of Records. Wow. The elevator can cover 118 floors in 55 seconds. So the one I mentioned is even faster than this one. Crazy. People treat you exactly how they feel about you. Don't choose to be blind to it, folks. You have to watch out for the people that only call you when they need you. Only want to hang with you when they need you. Ever notice that sometimes with people? If you're there, you're there. Watch yourself. Keep an eye out. These quotes and stuff. It's scary. I don't know. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. We got some birthdays, folks. April 17th birthdays. Are we ready? Also want to say happy birthday to Matt Hodges, the son of Nick and Phyllis Hodges, celebrating a birthday. The great Charlie Chaplin, one of the great silent film stars, celebrating a birthday. Ron Perlman turned 74 years old. Scott Glenn, I used to love him in Backfire, great movie. 85 years old. Dan Hasselhoff, 70 years old. Our friend Laurie Strock, celebrating. Hi, Laurie, happy birthday. Bernard Norton from The Love Boat turns 84 years old. Happy birthday, Ken Radar. Happy birthday, Ken. Henry Mancini turns 100 years old. Gotta love that. Brian Foster was the second drummer in the TV show The Partridge Family. Frank Vincent, Sopranos, Goodfellas, Casino. So many great movies. The great Frank Frank Vincent. Gotta love him. Adrienne Barbeau from Maude. Woo-woo! I had a crush on her when I was a kid. 77 years old. Singer Samantha Fox turns 58 years old. Al Green is 78 years old. And Christopher Walken is 78 years old today. Ocean's Pit Little Show. In Dubai holds the #1 spot for the tallest building in the world, the Shanghai Tower. Thank you, Jerry, for all that wonderful information. We're talking more about animals. We talk about facts. We talk about everything on this show, good and bad. Some people might think it's stupid. Some people might think it's just useless information. But I like talking about everything on this show, good and bad. Did you know an octopus, here it is, folks. Octopuses have 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood. Blue blood, 3 hearts, and 9 brains. Must not take too much to hurt them. And yesterday I asked a question. Someone asked me, I think Mary Grievous posted this on her page. The fountain in Rosemont is colored blue. And people are wondering why it was colored blue. I didn't even know myself why it was colored blue until I found out they dye it blue every year in April in recognition to National Autism Awareness Month. So that is why they dye it blue. And I'm just wondering, since I used to be in Elmwood Parks, I used to see the fountain a lot more than I see it now because I'm in Elk Grove now. But I wonder if they change it. Do they change it green for St. Patrick's Day? Maybe Jerry would know. Jerry Jams. The fountain in Rosemont, do they change it green for St. Patrick's Day? Maybe red for St. Joseph's Day? Or for the colors for the holidays? I'm not quite sure. But this is why the Rosemont fountain in Rosemont is blue for National Autism Awareness Month in April. So good to know. Very good to know. They also, thank you also, Robin, a wedding anniversary on my birthday. Oh, there you go. So you also have a wedding anniversary. So congratulations on your wedding anniversary and your birthday, Ken. God bless you. Can't drive. Christopher Walken can't drive, has phobia. I did not know that. Did not know that, Ronnie B. Did you know a leech? We're talking about octopuses. Let's get right to the leech. And we're not talking about the leeches that use you. I'm just talking about the leech in general. A leech has 10 stomachs, 32 brains, 9 pair of testicles, and several hundred teeth. And then if you take a look at the leech, if you look at the picture, not that big. 10 stomachs, 32 brains. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this stuff. All right, Zena Slack. Just throwing this out since tomorrow, since a couple of days ago was tax filing day. The IRS, illegal activities. Income from illegal activities, such as money from dealing illegal drugs, must be included in your income. Schedule 1, Form 1040. Schedule C, if from your self-employment activity. So you have to file taxes if you're a drug dealer? Stolen property. If you steal property, you must report it as fair market value in your income in the year you steal it, unless you return it to its rightful owner in the same year. You can't make this shit up, folks. You can't make this shit up. So if you're a thief, you have to file taxes. And if you're a drug dealer, you have to file taxes too. Who knew? It's crazy. Only in the United States of America. Sad news for all you Yankee fans out there, even though my Yankees are doing fantastic. Breaking news, John Sterling, the legendary voice of the Yankees for 35 years, is retiring after calling over 5,000 games on the radio. The Yankees will honor him Saturday at the Yankee Stadium retirement. Congratulations to John Sterling. He was the voice of the New York Yankees if you listen to him on the radio. Now, over 35 years with the Yankees, 5,000 games. All right. And Kathy, that's the question. First of all, who's going to admit that on your taxes? They just want to make sure they cover everything. Great fish bait. You're absolutely right, Ronnie B. Absolutely. Okay. Prices of, everything's gone up. Inflation. We know that. This is the Bellagio in Las Vegas. Okay. Look at this. Let's see. Just some of the prices here. Japanese, this must be really expensive steaks from Japan. Here's what a picture of the menu from the Bellagio in Las Vegas. A Japanese Wagyu beef New York strip as Japanese beef filet. 6 ounces is $360. 9 ounces is $540. And a 12-ounce Japanese, this New York beef steak, strip steak, is $720. An F1 Japanese filet mignon, 6 ounces, is $140. F1 Japanese New York strip, 10 ounces, is $170. These are special Japanese steaks from the Bellagio in Las Vegas, Nevada. Parmesan crusted chicken, lemon butter basil, $52. Tangy beef short ribs with aged cheddar potatoes, crispy shallots, $67, ladies and gentlemen. Roasted salmon with mushrooms and $52. Sea bass, $64. Pan roasted Dover sole, $130. Lobster tail, market price. There's not even a price on there. Even their sides, even just their sides. Insane, right? Mark Serpico, how you doing, buddy? Serpico in the house. Look at this, guys. Glazed mushrooms. Just a side order of glazed mushrooms in the Bellagio in Las Vegas, $22. Brussels sprouts, side order, $21. Cream spinach, $20, side order. Mac and cheese, folks. Mac and cheese, side order at the Bellagio, $24 for mac and cheese. Prison food. French fries. For a side order of French fries at the Bellagio, ladies and gentlemen, $20. Market carrots, $18. Fizzled onions, $18. And for a plain baked potato with butter, $21. There you go. Albert Jewell got New York strip steak joints for $6.99 a pound. There's a great steak. Absolutely. This is the prices of the Bellagio, folks. $12 for a bottle of water at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. $12 for a bottle of water at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. They rob you there and they rob you everywhere else. They rob you there because when you lose, what the hell? Oh, here's the story that Emo sent. You're absolutely right about heartbroken, but former President Donald Trump writes, who will explain for me to my wonderful son, Barron, who is a great student at the fantastic school that his dad will likely not be allowed to attend the graduation ceremony, something that we have been talking about for a year. That's crazy. Let him go see his son graduate. I'm sorry. That is just drives me crazy because you know how much they hate this guy. Guys. Next Wednesday we'll be at Rosario's with Double T Tony Toto. That's April 24th. April 25th, we will be at Village Pub with Louis Pipes and Jerry Jams. And May 2nd, again, Mojo's Jukebox and Nick Sahajas' Chicago Hitmen at the Des Plaines Theater. Thursday, May 2nd, Oshos.com. And then Ocean's Rat Pack, next show open to the public will be May 4th at the Geneva Stage. It's a theater downtown Lake Geneva on Saturday, May 4th. May 4th. Good stuff. Terrible. Isn't that terrible stuff, Joanne? Terrible. The human heart will beat more than 2.5 billion times by the age of 70. By the age of 70, the heart will always be working, pumping about 7,570 liters of blood daily. The average heart beats about 100,000 times in one day and about 35 million times a year. This is about the human heart. Red Lobster is going, I heard about that too. But Hunter could just walk out of court. Oh, it's horrible. Karen, I think the reason they're at drug pushers and thieves to file tax returns so that when they're arrested and go to court, they can get them an income tax evasion and file false. Good one, Karen. Good point. Good point. Good point. Love that one. Wow. Neil Armstrong, one of the first men to go to the moon. His hair was sold at an auction in 2004 for $3,000. Someone paid $3,000 for Neil Armstrong's hair on an auction. And people don't have money. Did you know, this is even crazier. Did you know the Japanese death row inmates are not told the date of their execution until the morning it is to take place? They wake up each day wondering if today may be their last day. Now, it's bad enough going to jail knowing that every day you go to jail, you wake up, you're in jail. I got to do 100 years, I got to do 10 years, whatever the hell it is. But in Japanese jail, when they wake up, they don't know if that's going to be their day they're going to come and get them. Crazy. They will get there sooner or later, plus it's not helping the judge. Yeah, there you go, Emil. Crazy. I love all this extra stories. And we just celebrated Charlie Chaplin's birthday, and Ron Onesti was even online, posted something. Because if you go to Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy, upstairs they have the Charlie Chaplin room. Right before you get into the Speakeasy showroom, they have the Charlie Chaplin room, which is very cool. But he just celebrated his birthday. Of course, he's not with us anymore. One of the greatest silent film stars. But also, Charlie Chaplin's corpse, after he died, was dug up and was held for ransom in 1978. So someone tried to get a ransom from that. Deb, how you doing? Prayers for my extended family. My cousin was the Marine that got killed last Sunday, and he'd be laid to rest soon. Deb, I'm so sorry for your family, your cousin, and we want to thank your cousin for the first responders and what he does for our country. And here as a Marine, I'm so sorry, Debbie. I really am, and my prayers go out to you and your family. God bless your cousin, and God bless you and your family, Debbie. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Well, the people they killed didn't know, and they were getting killed. Payback is a bitch. Yeah, there you go, Jams. A good one. It's heartbreaking when you hear stories about, it's just sad. And a lot more stuff to talk about. Here we go, folks. Let's see. Guinness World Book of Records is sad to learn the deaths of the oldest living co-joined twins. Okay, let's see. The Guinness World Record holders for the oldest living co-joined twins, that's twins that are born together, like two heads, together, like their heads are together when they were born. Conjoined is the right word. Oldest female conjoined twins ever, Lori and George Scapple, passed away on April 7th, 2024. God, I can't imagine, if you see some of the pictures too, I cannot imagine what it must be like to live like that. I can't imagine it. There's nothing. I think I mentioned it yesterday, National Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day. Now, that's the thing about working from home. Now, right now, I could be sitting completely nude, right? You would never know. Actually, I got pants on. But when people work from home, that's what I mean. When people work from home, they do have a little bit easier, because I know me and my wife Laura kind of beef about it sometimes. But when you're working probably 8 hours, you're probably only working 6. Right, when you work from home, because there's a lot of things you can do away from your screen, unless you have one of those jobs where you are there and they're timing you or whatever. They're counting every time you hit the keyboard. You know what I mean? But you don't even have to take a shower in the morning, right? You can just wash your face, sit there, put your glasses on, and go in and go to work. You don't have to get dressed, go to work, get in your car, drive. Right? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, so now you can wear your pajamas to work day. A rock in bad hands killed Abel. We're talking about the Bible here. And a rock in good hands killed Goliath. It's not about the rock. Thank you. This was from Patriot Drummer 63 for sending that in. Oh, here's something, folks. Thanks my good friend Tina St. Angelo Wetzel for sending this in. This print, you need to wish I had this list for 10 years ago. There's something, ladies and gentlemen, that maybe we do not know. Someone that has dementia. As people get older, or people in your family, they get dementia. How do you approach? How do you socialize? How do you talk with people with dementia? I've never been through that, so I have no idea. The only time I've probably seen some sort of dementia is when I did a couple of these senior homes, senior centers, that you go and there's some people that you can tell what they're suffering, But I didn't know this, and Tina posted this on her page, and I think it's something that we should all know, whether you know someone in your family that has dementia, or just in case, as we get older, things happen. So here's just a couple other 7 tips for talking to someone with dementia. And I think it's very important that we all learn this. Let's go. Don't be offended if you're not remembered in the moment. It's not you, it's the dementia. I hear that all the time. My grandparents or my mom or my dad or my brother, they don't recognize me. They don't know who I'm at. They don't know when I'm there, even though you go visit them every day. If an upset occurs, acknowledge their feelings and redirect with a change of scenery or a new topic. So if something they're getting aggravated with, change the story, change the scene, keep their mind off it. Makes a lot of sense. Reminisce. In general, older memories are easier to recall than recent ones. Talk about the past. Talk about when Mom, remember when we did this when I was younger? Or Mom or Dad, you remember this? Or Grandpa, remember when you used to take me to the ballpark or stuff like that? Talk about reminiscing stuff than stuff that's currently happening because they don't adjust to that stuff. Keep it simple. Stick to short, specific statements. Don't get into a real long story with people with dementia. Interesting stuff. Never argue or disagree. Instead, join in their reality. So whatever they say yes, you're right, Ma, or you're right, Dad, or whatever. Don't argue with them. Converse at eye level. Always look them in the eye when they're talking to you. And that should be something just in general. It doesn't have to be with somebody with dementia, but somebody in general, when you talk to somebody, look them in the eye. Or when you shake somebody's hand, when you meet somebody for the first time, say, "Hi, my name is Tony." Look them in the eye. So converse at eye level, I think is very, very good point. And here was the number one thing: approach from the front, so as not to startle them when they have dementia. So make sure you get in front so they see you. "Hi, Dad. Hi, Ma." If you have no clue about dementia and how to deal with stuff like that, I'm sure I'm thinking that the doctors or the nurses or the people that take care of your family members might tell you all this stuff. Or I'm sure there's brochures. I'm sure if you can look this stuff up online to find a little bit more stuff about it. So 7 tips working with people with dementia. Dennis, it's difficult to do anything. I love because people forget what it's like to talk and meet the only text. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Dennis. The National Orchid Day today. What do you know? I'll bring this up tomorrow. And now, folks, let's just remember this. Steve Larson and Richard Hamlin. Richard shared this. And we got to really make sure, because this really it comes right back down to earth, folks. They're not forgiving student loan debt. They're transferring it to us. They're transferring it to us, the debt, because we're going to get taxed on that now, folks. So please remember that in November when it's time to vote for the change that we need to make. All the student loans, they don't have to pay for it no more. Guess who's going to pay for it? Us. We are going to end up paying for it like we do everything else. Please, if anything, remember that when you vote. And we were talking about inflation. There's a picture of this house. It doesn't even say where it's at. I wish I knew where the house was at. But in general, normal house, in 1999, the house was $10,005. Oh, excuse me, $105,000 for a house in 1999. Average house. Today, probably an average house, good house, like 490,000. Here's the crazy thing about inflation on everything except teachers. Teachers. Back in 1999, a teacher's salary was $65,000 a year in 1999. It is 2024. Do you know what their salary is now, ladies and gentlemen? $69,000 a year. So it went from 65 in 1999 to 69 in 2024. $4,000 raise. It's insane. Your Trump graduation story is not true. When Trump requested his son mandate, the judge did not rule, saying he preferred to wait and see how the trial unfolds. Okay, Craig, thank you for that, by the way. And but you got to see how the trial unfolds. So still, he might not be able to see his son. So let's just put that in perspective. You should just say, okay, go see your son. How many hours can it be? If it was somebody else, they would let them go see their son. That's the point I'm trying to make. And there it is, Johnny G in the house, my brother. Gonna see my buddy Johnny soon. How you doing, pal? Gonna make sure you see my buddy John working. He works every night of the week. So make sure you go check him out, man, doing his stuff. All right. So thank you, Craig, for filling me up on that. But like I said, it shouldn't even be a question. It shouldn't even be a question. And that would be said if he can't go, Kathy. Some people would be happy. I know a lot of people out there would be happy that he couldn't go see his son graduate. That's just the way they are. So we'll see. Just a point. Anyway, it's hit, folks. One of the most greatest rock and roll duos of all time have completely broke up. Hall and Oates are no longer together. This was a quote that came on from Rock Music World one day ago. Hall and Oates are officially no more. John Oates confirms he is no longer with Daryl Hall. As far as I'm concerned, I've moved on. I feel I have new lease on my creative life. You know, a couple months back, you heard about the Bickle that they were fighting, that Daryl Hall said when John Oates goes out and does his solo shows, he can't do songs that were written by Daryl Hall, which here's what I don't get, man. Come on. You're the biggest duo in music, rock music, if I'm correct, if they still are, Hall and Oates. Really? Daryl Hall can be that much of a jerk off to say, hey, how many dates do you think that John Oates is going to go out? I mean, it's not like he's, you probably can get him cheap. I'm not saying I don't know what he charges to come out, but you know what I mean? It's like, who cares if you go out? It's almost like saying, hey, Craig's in session. You can't do any rock. You can't cover any of those songs, or I can't do any Dean Martin songs, or I can't do it. It's insane. They should go out, do their stuff. And if he wants to do some Hall and Oates songs that he made famous with his partner, what the hell? I don't know. Simon and Garfunkel have the same thing. Does Paul Simon bitch at Art Garfunkel that he can't go out and sing Sounds of Silence, or Cecilia, or Mrs. Robinson if they're not together? That's crazy. Crazy. And I like Hall and Oates. I don't like all their stuff, but I like a lot of their stuff. More news about music. I mean, about insects, animals, right? We talk about everything. The bee lives less than 40 days, visits at least 1,000 flowers, and produces less than a teaspoon of honey. For us, it's only a teaspoon of honey, but for a bee, it's a life. That would be happy because they have no heart. I think they would think different if it was them. I agree. They need to grow up. Right, Ronnie B? I can't go for that, Dennis. There you go. So there's your bee. 40 days he only lives. He visits 1,000 flowers. Wow. I love all these interesting facts and stories that you guys send me. We really do appreciate that good stuff. Some of these I'm keeping for my wife tomorrow. Hey guys, this was 5 hours ago, Fox 32 News. Free ice cream alert. Woo, who's into ice cream? Customers can get a free cone all day at Ben & Jerry's locations near them. Wow. Ben & Jerry's. I haven't had their ice cream. I like ice cream. I don't eat it too much, but I do like it. But Ben & Jerry's free cone day. So let me see how many people are going to run to Ben & Jerry's and get your free ice cream. Dottie Lombardo said that this is funny. Women are from Venus and men are from Mars. And all the other genders you make up are from your ass, Uranus. Oh, I gotta do that one again. It's so good. Congratulations, my buddy, his son, Sergeant Phil Jacone, and his platoon got an award, an HEPD award ceremony. Congratulations to you, Phil and his platoon police officers from Hoffman Estates. Congratulations. Very, very cool. Always remember to back the blue. Very important. Indians own more property in London than English people do. Wow. Some stuff you want to know, some people really don't care to know. And here it is, Fox 32 News. Red Lobster is reportedly considering filing for bankruptcy to relieve financial pressure they have waged on the company. And this is the second company this week, right? Oberweis is filing for bankruptcy too. And I love Oberweis. Great milk. I love their chocolate milk. It's real good. Red Lobster, I don't see too many of them around. But remember when we were growing up, like Red Lobster was the place, you know? So Jerry James Renda sent this one in. And I say this at my shows all the time. You're at a restaurant. You're eating with your family. And I'm bad at this too. So I have to you're all together and you're on your phones the whole time. So here's something you guys need to do. When you go out with your family, 5 or 6, whatever it is, you guys are out there enjoying each other's company, enjoying your friends, could be your family, whatever it is. Take your cell phones, take all 5 of you, take your cell phones and put them in the middle of the table. First person that grabs that table has to pick up the tab. And I bet you nobody picks up that phone. In Italy, it's so bad. In Italy, thank you, Jerry, for sending this in. A restaurant owner in Italy was so frustrated seeing people on their cell phones while they were sitting and talking and eating and trying to have a nice dinner. They gave them all a bottle of wine to give up their cell phone during dinner. I'll give you a free bottle of wine. So if you could just stop using your phone during dinner. This is in Italy. Thank you, Jerry. And Olive Garden, the spot of the time. Olive Garden was the time too, yeah. Sizzler. Ponderosa. Yes. Oh, my God. Again, we're talking about people on their cell phones. Hong Kong. Hong Kong begins installing streetlights on the ground because people won't stop looking at their phones. My wife said I do it all the time, and I do. I'm horrible. I'm glued to this thing. First of all, I check my messages, but second of all, I'm checking stories and shit every day. So it's crazy. I hate going out and eat, and there's talking while you're trying to eat. It's frustrating. And if you're trying to watch somebody sing and nobody's paying attention. But you know what, folks? People think I go out of my way to piss people off. No, I don't. It's not going out of my way at all. Not at all. Kathy, another birthday, honey. I hope you're selling your birthday all week, and you got to let me know about Mary Kay. People want to know about Mary Kay, especially those women out there. Love to have Kathy on the show. Hope she's doing well. Hope she had a beautiful birthday, too. Here's something about Coca-Cola. Wow, I did not hear about this. This is very, very cool news. If you like Coca-Cola, if you drink Coca-Cola, I'll drink it every now and then. I'm not a big Coca-Cola fan. My wife, Laura, and my sister, Nadia, love their Diet Cokes. But this interesting story, here it is. There are only 2 people in the entire world that know the exact secret formula of Coca-Cola. And you know, when they fly, they never fly together on the same plane. Just in case something happens to the plane that crashes, then you have no more secret formula. Think about that patent. That was one of the things we're talking about. Well, the guys that created that, they have that much power that only 2 people know what formula, what ingredients, what's in Coca-Cola, that they can't even fly on the same plane. That is pretty cool, actually, to some degree. April 17th, National Ellis Island Family History Day. Mo, the phone is not your business. Your monitor is it. Well, wait, the phone is your business. Yeah. Well, thank you, Craig. I appreciate that very much, sir. And like I said, but I'm a, okay, Emo, thank you. You never piss anyone. And boy, thank you. I'm a natural, right? Oh, you guys are good. That's what I love about this show. And I really love about you guys because I love taking criticism. I love taking stuff. Send it to me. I like to do stuff, make things, try to find new stuff, Very cool, though. But thank you for that. Your comments, all the comments that you send in. I do guys appreciate it. And I get some good stuff. This is really cool. And TMZ, I don't know. Usually when you have the son or you have the father, Sinatra, and then you look at Sinatra Jr., he had a career, never got as big as his dad. Tony Bennett's daughter sings, but she never got as big as her dad. There's some like that. And Julian Lennon, John Lennon, of course, never got as big as her father. You know what I mean? But now this is interesting. The Beatles are back, not technically. But John Lennon's son and Paul McCartney's son are keeping the music legacy going up by teaming up, dropping some new tunes. You hear about this? Would be interesting to see what it would sound like if you got Sean Lennon and you got James McCartney, which is the son of Paul McCartney, and then you get Dolly, who is the son of George Harrison, and then you get Zach, who is the son of Ringo, and put them in a studio just to record some songs. I'm not saying to do Beatles songs. I think it would be, if they did a Beatles songs, would be a tribute to their dads. I think that would be really very classy and very sharp. And maybe have Jeff Lynne produce it. I think that would be cool if they're going to do just maybe remake of their daddy songs. But if they didn't, and they just got in the studio and just recorded some stuff individually together, it would be cool to see what James McCarthy and Sean Lennon and Dolly Harrison, of course, and Zach, which I think Zach is definitely the oldest, Ringo's son, the drummer, would be cool. Most people would not drink Coke if they knew it was really in it. Oh, yeah. Well, you're right about that, Mark. A lot of people who drink Coke do actually know what's in it. It's just, you taste it, you love it. So it would be interesting to see which Sean Lennon and James McCartney getting together and putting some stuff. It would be very, very interesting to see. We were talking about patents, like I was talking about last week about Pat Riley. He was the coach of the New York Knicks. And when they were in the playoffs against the Chicago Bulls, and Bulls won 2 championships, and they were going for their third one to be so they can three-peat, right? Well, the Knicks obviously didn't win. The Bulls did, but Pat Riley won by copywriting, putting a patent on three-peat. So all the T-shirts and everything that was sold said three-peat. Pat Riley still got all the money. And I'm thinking that there's 1,000 patents a day that are out there. People come up with an idea, they patent it, they try to sell it. And 19 people wonder what was the very first patent. This is very interesting. In 1641, the first patent granted in North America was for what? Multiple choice. Was it for salt? Was it for wheels? Or was it for paper? And the answer is salt. It was salt. The Manchester General Court gave Samuel Winslow a 10-year patent for the novel method in making salt. So salt was the very first, back in 1641, to have the first patent, salt. And back then, everybody used salt. Right? We still do. Even though I don't use salt a lot. I don't care for it. But interesting stuff. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching today. Tomorrow, Laura Ocean will be with us. And Friday, we have twofer. We have Diane Peterson, former Playboy Bunny, and, of course, Lauren Herbert talking about bullying and how it affects a lot of people in this crazy world. Tonight we'll be at Cucina Rustica in Cary, Illinois. 6 o'clock start with Jerry Jams. Tomorrow, Positanos in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Daryl Armistad. Saturday, we at Aquavia and Maple Park, private event with Ocean's Rat Pack. And Sunday, Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band, Tony Toto and Jerry Jams, will be at the Grand Geneva Hotel in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin for the 50th annual Playboy Bunny Reunion Bash. It's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, we want to thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Mesa, Arizona. Download the Ace Reward app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Ace is the place, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, don't forget, May 2nd, Thursday, Mojo's Jukebox and Nick Sahajas, the piano man, and his new band, the Chicago Hitmen, at the Des Plaines Theater, Thursday, May 2nd, oshows.com, and Chicago Music Cruise 2025. Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, Coco Key, Bahamas, Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, March 22nd to March 30th. Hillbilly Rock Stars, Mojo's Jukebox, Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band, and Seventh Heaven. Go to chicagomusiccruise.com and join us 2025. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, and the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. We'll see you tomorrow with Laura Ocean in the house. You guys have an incredible day. God bless. Nick Sahajas, take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless.